Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fate Extra CCC. So, today we're gonna go ahead and carry on with the first chapter. We just need to go into Rin's Labyrinth. Before that, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some stuff from Gotomini here. Item. Yeah, let's just go with 10 of these. We will need to use 10 items. I don't really remember how that works. If it's like to get one of Gilgamesh's SGs, I don't really remember how it works. If it's like all in like the chapter, one chapter, or if we can just do it whenever. I'm just gonna do it per chapter, really. So yeah, let's just go. Okay. Come here, guy. We need all the XP we can get.
貴様の敵ならばこの程度だろうよ。雑種。通路に塵が積もっているぞ。見えているぞ。見えているぞ。よい度胸だ。当然だ。ごめん。余裕も楽しみもない戦い。
Damn it.
跡形も残すなよ。遊ぶとするか。見えているぞ。バカめ。消えるがいい。芸のない戦い。
Then up he goes. That's all.
爪の先ほどの変化だ。成長したか雑種。ほう。
Investigate from the start, instigate from the start, are they? Can you see all the red in the air, Hakuno? Sakura, please scan the building. Can you ascertain anything? Well, the thing is, that building alone is difficult to scan. The structure is different from the rest, as if it was extended out from behind. Now that's more suspicious. Rin left a secret room, maybe? To break through that shield, Rin's secrets are necessary. That makes what Kiara said. It should be nice if that's the building held a clue. Yes, I would like more information if it's just a crumb of it. Please investigate, Hakuno. But be very careful. We never know when Miss Tosaka and Lancer might want to try to fight. Alright. Come here.
さて、どう遊ぶとするか。脆いな。バカめ。目覚ましにもならんわ。あれでは俺でなくても慢心しよう。
Alright. Into the building we go now. The moment I entered the arena, children up my spine. Splatter across the chamber, crimson, dripping from walls of fixed bodies, crimson, gradually pooling on the floor, crimson. A surface of crimson, a surface of anguish, a surface of a sanguine prison out of this world. On the opposite side were the figures of people sewn on the walls like insect specimens. Blood gushed from their pierced scars on their sides, shoulders, and arms. How awful. Can you tear down a wall, Hakuno? It won't break, huh? Figures only the arena administrator can. At a glance, they appear to be human, but Sakura, which are they? These are masters. Oh, there are probably just like you all summer frame captured from the near side. I would assume that most people are unable to escape the old school building and take a prisoner in the labyrinth. No way. Does that mean that if we had slipped up here once, we would have ended up as one of them? So sleepy, tired. Is someone there? They're still conscious. These people with their blood running out are alive. Do not fret. They have never seen this sort of atrocity before. However, when you look closely, even without taking his life, a man can be killed. Gilgamesh got schooled at the bloodstained torture chamber. Still, they're alive. Maybe I can save them right now, but maybe I can find a way to later. Give it back, please. No more. I'll stay here forever. Just give. Come on, please give it back. Give it back. Please, back. Give it back. Give me back my abilities. So that's what it is. The NPCs have their blood, their data extracted as far as their self-restoration can handle, and the master are having their magic circuits extracted, the very quality that makes up a wizard's natural born talent. The reverse of a designer, baby. In this room, geniuses are physically turned into common folk. In the past, I finally got discovered with a similar skill. With territory creation, when our ape rank equivalent in torturing skills, it was determined to specialize in killing, not combat. Shinami, no need to stick around. There's no saving these captured masters. Hurry on ahead before they drag you down with them. Julie's instructions were cold-hearted, but he didn't say them with cruelty. Maybe it's just my imagination, but he's acting like he's genuinely concerned about Shinami. But beyond the window, more unarmed masters were weeping while wholly skewered by a lens-shaped object. The young man, a former master, continues wailing. He calls out for his proof of was a wizard to get back to his power more freely in his cyberspace. That what we call the basis of his existence is privilege. I was naive in my understanding. I still wasn't considering Rin as a self-proclaimed castle lord as our enemy. But this carnage is far too inhumane. As a master, I still have yet to regain my self-awareness, my strength, and even my memory. However, at least understand this. I must never give this carnage a pass. Even if Rin is my opponent, I have to face her head on.
Mate.
Do not be so stiff. This is not an especially rare sight. It is actually because humans spray on another that we have thrived so. To rebuke this as evil is to only show how foolish one is, oblivious to one's understanding, but that part of you differs slightly from that. Is that indignation of yours a compassion towards the unjust, or perhaps a resentment towards the friend you trusted? Whichever it is, stop by weighing the last which lies within you, deals included towards the self-righteous, and cannot laugh at brutality. Gilgamesh's voice loosens my strained mind. I slowly take a deep breath and leaving my resolve as this. I relax my entirely strained body. Even if it only takes this anger or just as stuff to harden my heart, my body remembers how to be satisfied without fighting. Don't make me repeat my instructions. What good will do to stick around? If you really want to save them, find the source of all this. Jules is right. I turned my back to the carnage and walked out, just like when I was in the Blackburn school. Alright. Okay, Hakuro, what do you think of the torture chamber? Do you think it was Kiara was talking about? Or this is supposed to be a secret which you need to open up the shield? No, it isn't. I don't think the torture chamber is a secret of Rin's. Ritosik is definitely a danger to be around, but she'd never want to do something so evil as this. My memories can be fragmented, but I'm sure that I'm probably not wrong on that, probably. Yeah, I feel the same way. Since we're talking about Miss Tosika's secrets, it must be much more amusing than this. Her secret could be in other places. Let's start by checking the every nook and cranny of this floor. Indeed, let's take a look, shall we? Come here. Whoa, what the hell are you doing? Dang it, I've gone and done something horrible and stupid. The last thing I would have done is let Shinami, disgraceful sign. Is that Rin? She's facing the setting sun and appears to be swooning in pain. We stayed on our guard as we stepped forward. Rin noticed us soon after Rin turned around. Shinami, why are you here? Did you trespass here? I really can't afford to take my eyes off you for a second. I'll kick you out of the labyrinth right now. Please be careful, Shinami. Servant is Not, detective? What? You're outside looking disappointed. I'm the queen of the moon, and I don't deal with insects like yourself. So, like, I'm not going easy on you or anything. And off she goes. So she says, and yet, to have such a small fry furnished for you must mean you are quite an honored guest. Alright, let's beat the shit out of this guy. For sure we're gonna level up here anyway, so... Alright. There we go. Well done. You seem to have gotten accustomed to battling. The way Miss Lustica was acting just now, I think it was as if we had finally seized her secret. No, just one thing. Didn't it seem too easy? It was unexpectedly out of the open to be your secret. Secrets might be like that more than you would expect, although it is true that we don't know enough to say for sure. Sakura, where is Miss Lustica right now? Signs of rain has stopped near the shield presently. I cannot measure beyond that. Then if we return to the shield, unless gauge Miss Lustica of our next contact with her, maybe we can expose her secrets in time. Now if she's aware of us, it's possible that Miss Lustica has joined up with Lancer. Hopefully we can catch up with her before that happens. Alright.
成長したガザシュ小粒であってもこの輝きには胸躍るやはり財宝とはこうあるべきよな
There you go, he's actually happy about getting a treasure for once.
会話が近いさて貴様はどうで
Alright, come here, guy.
さて 戦いになるかどうか跡形も残すなよ持ちこたえろリハビリとしては上出来だこの低たらくなかなか新鮮ではないか
Yeah. Huh? That crack came from down the corridor. No, I beg you, please spare me. I won't run anymore. Please don't stab me with that.
もうですって二度目があるのは人間だけよねえ哀れなウサギさん特別に私が嫌いな言葉を教えてあげるそれは脱獄反逆口答えウサギはウサギらしく可愛いだけでよかったのにね
But no, stop, I'll vanish this time, so...
はあそんな生ぬるいオチ私が許すわけないじゃない生贄は簡単に手放さないわあなたたちは家畜私が飽きるまで吸血課金地獄でいたぶられる運命なの分かったらさっさと檻の中に戻ることね
Alongside the loud laughter, the shrieking ceased, and befitting if the cyberspace was the smell of fresh blood. As we ran in, we saw the figure in the red Lancer. The owner of these shrieks was nowhere to be found. Maybe Lancer caused this person to be transported somewhere else.
おやランサー短期ですかミス遠坂は
マスター反応ありません。チャンスです。あら脱走者を捕まえに来た予想外のお客様。イケてるわ。ラッキーねあたし。
あれは本当にランサーかバーサーカーの間違いであろうあるいは新種のレアクラスか
To support Gilgamesh's opinion, we were expecting Rin and Lancer to be waiting for us roaring to go on our next encounter with them. This is very anticlimactic.
はあそこ死後は慎みなさい。マナーがなってないわ。ここをどこだと思っているのよ。
Lancer points at us. The question seems to be for Agano Tsunami rather than for Gilgamesh.
ちょっと何黙ってるのよそこの地味っぽいの。この私が質問しているのよ。答えなさいよ。答えろってば。無視するなってば。何よ私に文句があるの、はあ、もうペットの不始末は飼い主の責任でしょ。いいから答えなさい。そこの人畜無害っぽいリスマスター。ここを
Well, we're not here to talk.
言ったわね。確かに言ったわ私。
Silence fell. Alright, let's take this opportunity to quickly retreat. We have the chance to take her on since Rin isn't here, but I would prefer to have nothing to do with the servant if possible.
頭悪いんじゃないの。あんなの比喩に決まってるじゃない。喋りなさいよ。死後禁止とかそんなのどうやったって会話にならないじゃない。
Now then, what to do? We never dealt with this type of servant before. Should we trade blows with her or wait for to see what happens? Our objective this time around is to observe and investigate Rin Tosaka. To that end, fighting doesn't add anything, but...
もういい。リンが私の許可なしで殺さないでとか言っていたけど面倒になったわ。っていうか何よ。何語？食べ物の名前？地名？おまじないペット名？もう私にわかんない言葉使うとかリーは付き人失格。ムカついたからあなたたちから八つ咲きにしてあげる。
Alright, jeez, it's got such a short fuse. If we speak, she just flares up. If we sound, she just flares up. She's a ticking time bomb.
自爆芸とはまた変わった道化よな雑種気を引き締めよあの女さっきだけは一流だ
いいノリじゃない。好みじゃないけど気に入ったわ。ダサーバンと軽く遊んで殺してあげるわ。いらっしゃい三流サーバントなんて一瞬でリタイアよ。
さて戦いになるかどうか。
いいじゃない。美味しそうよあなた。派手にぶちまけてもらおうかしら。食後の運動に遊んであげる。せいぜいいい声で泣きなさいね。
俺があげるのは愚者どもを楽しむ笑いだけだ。悲鳴をあげるのは貴様の方よ。
レベルダウンした身で強気じゃない。歴戦のサーバントがどれだけのものか見せてもらうとしましょうか。
Alright, start using skills immediately, do whatever we can here, and use something. Alright, let's see.
その首なぜついている。その首なぜついている。
それ
当然だ。
それ何あなた弱すぎ。ゴージャスのクラスってそんなにイケてないわけ。
ゴージャスなんとレアクラスは俺の方であったか。
Gilgamesh, don't fall for
い
that.
やそういう話ではないな。俺がなまっているとはいえ大層な怪力よ。ただの道化ではないようだな。
Let's attack surpasses ours. She's this powerful even without her master around. If Finn had been here, we would have struggled just to survive for sure.
ああ、たまんない。いい顔で見上げてくれるじゃない、あなた。尊い血筋に対する敬意ができているよね。
おお、確かに珍しい血が混ざっている。雑種に違いはないが貴重種であることは確かなようだ。
その通りよ。バトルは三流だったけど、きっちり聞き返すあたりオーディエンスとしては一流ね。気になるのね。知りたいのね。ナイスコール、よろしくてよ。そんなに知りたいなら教えてあげる。私こそ高貴なる竜の娘、彩色兼備のスーパーソニック、鬼も18番茶も出花。雷鳴轟くヤーノス村より舞い降りた鮮血の歌うたい。私こそハンガリーにその名も高い。バカバカバカ、そこまでよランさ。神明沸かすとか何考えてんの？後で怒られても知らないわよ。
Rin. Now our opponent has gotten even stronger. Gilgamesh and I couldn't stand up with Lancer when she was alone. With Rin, there's no chance of winning. Even running away seems hopeless.
といけない。神明は秘密事項よね。マネージャーと契約した時、おいそれと名乗るなって言われたんだったわ。神明だけじゃなくて能力は全部秘密。あんた他に妙なこと口走ってないでしょうね。他のこと？パーフェクト、まさにパーフェクトサイレンス。むしろ会話さえしていないレベルよ。
やはり竜の末裔か。覚醒遺伝にして貝も貝、デミがつくほどの劣化種だが。
しっかりバラしてるじゃない。違うわ、私の責任じゃないのだわ。あのリスマスターの誘導尋問が達人の域に達していただけなのだわ。そんな会社はあるわけないでしょ。基本善人で底抜けに間抜けなんだから。あら、なら問題ないじゃない。間抜けなマスターなら秘密の一つや二つ知られたところで怖くはないわ。っていうか見なさいよリン、あいつら全然強くないわよ。軽く踊っただけであのありさまだもの。ならここで殺しちゃうのもありじゃない。生贄はもっと欲しいけど生意気な羊は邪魔なだけ。月の裏側から出ようとする者は何であれ始末する。それが私たちのルールでしょ、リン。
We were ready to run, but that bus got flipped on its head. If Lancer gave a proposal, we took we accept.
ほら、女王として命令していいのよ。まずはサーバントを潰して拷問室へ。次にそのマスターの手足を脱いで迷宮の入り口に置いておく。
Oops, that's the wrong one.
それでそいつを助けに来る後者の生き残りたちを一人一人捕まえて殺していくの。なんて素敵。想像しただけで頭痛も消えるわ。これって放置プレイっていうのよね。
What the hell is this servant thinking? Purposely leaving a defeated enemy alive and using them as life bait to make more victims.
そうね、それもありね。 この子放っておくといつの間にか逆転するタイプだし、捕まえた他のマスターたちみたいに私の足元にひざまずかせるのも悪くないわ。
No way, Rin. I can't believe this. I don't know what the details or how she came to be a queen, but still, even if she were to become an enemy, I never believed her true self would change.
お任せ。それじゃあ弱っちいサーバントから私の槍でミートパイ風味に。でもそれじゃつまらない。ここまでレベルダウンした相手と戦っても張り合いがないでしょ。遠坂は常に気高く優雅たれ。とっくの昔に廃れているけど、それがうちの家訓なの。先に帰っていってランサー。こんな雑魚相手にする必要もないわ。本気？まあここはあなたの城だし、そういうことなら様子を見てあげる。
By Rin's command, Lancers left readily. She probably went back to their base. Plus, there's no doubt about it, Rin saved us in a roundabout way. For whatever reason, she rescued me out of this big pinch.
何その目。いいこと？私は弱い者いじめはしないって言っただけよ。別にあなたを気遣ったわけじゃないの。次も懲りずに忍び込んできたら、その時は本気で絞り取らせてもらうから。
Rin says coldly, turning her head away with a huh. But at the moment, an intense electrical current ran through my left hand. As being drawn to Rin's chest, my left hand raised itself on its own.
何よ。いきなり悲しそうな目をしちゃって。だからその目やめてってば。私は女王様だって言ったでしょ。っていうか女王様って呼べ。わかる？こんなのは女王として当然の情けなんだってば。簡単にやっつけてもつまらないから特別に見逃してあげただけ。絶対に勘違いしないでよね。私はあなたのことなんて何とも思ってないんだから。
もしやと思うが、異種たる目の転生体か。
Not this time. Give it. When did FGO came out? Probably. Give it a few years, Gilgamesh.
これは
来てしまったな。
今のが何か。至って普通の騎士道精神に基づいた発言でしたが。
My left hand throbs like a thumb. The technique Kiara transferred to me rumbles. My eyeballs enter Rin's chest and I take sight of a thing rooted within her blood vessels. Ah, so this is it.
何この空気。見逃してあげたの私の方よね。なんであんたたちが哀れむような目をしてんの？どういうこと？いきなり胸が苦しく。SG 判明しました。それがリンさんのシールドを破る秘密です。
I knew it. Once I decided that both my feet kicked up the ground and dashed off like an arrow and then my body wasn't my own. Yeah, I didn't dash to a twin, I simply pulled into her. Before I could even comprehend what was happening, my left hand felt the rinse run off a wide open chest. A split second. Within Rin's chest was one of the hidden personal preferences. It raced through the back of my mind like a flash of light.
何よ今の。
Rin's body starts to fade away. No way, did I accidentally do lethal damage to her with that touch? But Rin was neither wounds or bleeding anywhere.
分身が保ってない。無敵のはずのエゴを消す秘策を持っていたなんて。さすがね、侮っていたわ。やっぱりあなたは私が女王になるための最大の障害ね。
Well, one thing, even if you glare at me with maximum resentment, I can't do much about it. Please don't go overestimating me whenever you feel like it.
でも勝負はここからよ。この私はクォーターに過ぎないわ。これぐらい全然痛くないんだから。
Just a quarter of the whole? What on earth was Rin talking about?
クォーター。あ、もしかして迷宮に入ってからずっと計測されていた生命反応って。やっぱりそうです。あの生命反応は迷宮そのものから発生しているものですが、ID はリンさんです。その数値から逆算すると、あのリンさんは本体から流出した意識の一部と思われます。容量的。
迷宮からミス遠坂の生命反応が。いえ、そもそも精神が流出し、それが独自に活動することなんて可能なのですか？
あなたたちには無理でしょうけど、ムーンセルの秘密を知った私には可能なのよ。いいこと？なんで負けたのかはよくわかんないけど、今回は負けてあげる。でも、最後にこれだけは言っておくわ。ここで消えるのは私の都合だから、決してあんたのためじゃないんだからね。
See you later.
とにかく今のリンさんの反応はほぼ消えました。迷宮からの生命反応は依然としてありますから、命に別状はないかと。また入手したデータによりリンさんの隠していた心が判明しました。 SG その1、この思考の名称はですね。
待って、それを知るのは彼女だけにしておきましょう。ミス遠坂の名誉のためです。まあ今回のは言わずとも分かりますが、教科書に載せたいほどの見事なテンプレでしたね。
Oh, alright.
まったくだ。聞いている者の体温すら上昇させるとは伝統芸能の域だったな。
無念です。私には皆さんの文化がちっとも分かりません。
ガウェインはそのままでいいんですよ。それよりさくら、今の SG というのは何の略称ですか？
シークレットガーデンの略称です。ムーンセルのライブラリに登録されていた名称ですので、今後は SG で統一しますね。またシールドの先に比較的安定した構造体を探知しました。そこに桜の木から直接移動できるショートカットを作成できそうです。
それは結構、今後の探索が楽になります。シールドの先に向かってください。その後一度祈祷を。今後の方針を決定しますので、休息をして疲れを取った後、生徒会室で合流しましょう。
Yep. Alright, let's go. Mission clear.
惨めな正義。貴様では貧乏臭い薬を使うな。常に一流を用意せよ。
Anyways, yeah, we need to use 10 items before we reach chapter 3, which is easy enough to do. It's actually pretty easy to do. Your report can wait till after you rest. Leo left a message. Head back to my room and return for the day. What? You want a warmer greeting from me? If you spoil that sort of nonsense, you're already used to this strange state of affairs. This much more than enough for you. I suggest use the excess energy of yours to go back to your room and rest already. I'll put it under consideration. Alright, my room. Hey Gil, you have anything for us? Nothing? Alright. We withdrew from the Sacral Labyrinth and returned to my room. I expected Rin's hidden SG and drove Rin back, but she vanished like a phantom. It looks like it took more energy than I expected to search this unfamiliar labyrinth. The moment I laid down, the rapid sleep fell over me. Gilgamesh also sits in his chair listlessly, with eyes looking half open. Wait, could it be that Gilgamesh feels sad rather than tired? However, things are not well. I felt in rapture from becoming one of the weak, but this is simply too much. Being pushed around the entire time by such a furtherant servant is unbearably disappointed to me. It's not Gilgamesh's fault. His long sleep definitely enfeebled his body, but the core of the issue lies with my inadequacy. We were helpless against Lancer because Sakura Kishinami couldn't provide enough backup and direction. I failed as a master. I scolded myself before I get my memories back. I need to retrain my body. And there's also what Rin said. If I leave Sakura Kishinami, she'll turn into the tables before I know it. I wonder about being overestimated, but to turn those words to truth, Gilgamesh and I need to gather more experience. Fool. How many times must I tell you not to consider yourselves at the same level? You have tremendous hubris. My recovery and your growth are separate things. You do not dream of such things as fighting together. Enough absurdities. Gilgamesh asserted, we are not partners. Do not get any wrong ideas. I become terrified again. Compared to the gaze of those red eyes, Lancer's bloodlust is much lovelier. Mongrel. Hold that light tongue of yours. If you were a retainer of mine, I would have beheaded you. However, I have descended from my gorgeous throne, as I am but a mere king. I shall generously forgive such disrespect. Hang up a picture of kind me. Ridiculously condescending and spewing nonsense. And anyways, if you descend from the throne, doesn't that make you not a king anymore? 100% gorgeous and normal stuff. Still, it's good that you reflect and attribute failure not due to your servant, but due to your own inadequacy. This is your strong point. Your disposition towards constantly asking questions is menial, but you also are discerningly humble. Is this what they call submissive? What that Lancer said was correct. It gorgeously stirs up one's sadistic inclinations. Could it be that gorgeous glasses names start to grow on him? And that being way too self-conscious, or deflation is how to describe his pompous king. Huh? Did you say something? I shake my head and out. If I want to deal with such a dangerous template as this. But my assumption wasn't pulled out of thin air. This person is carrying secrets, and if I can bring them to light, I should be able to understand the servants on a deeper level. Yes, sure, or not. I have no past in need of a burial, but I do carry many secrets, and there are stars in the sky. A king is one who gathers pleasures from all over the world. I lack not in love affairs, still. One should be, none of it should be the people hear of. That is what oh my god. That is what I tired of last too. Too much of a good thing and such. They are not things to be spoken to me probably. After all, others recite the king's legend if they are not really deluded. Then believe that I will not speak of them myself. So he says. This is Gilgamesh and SG as well. I might as well try to catch a star and ask them to talk about it. Access to Gilgamesh's SG granted. You may view it from the SG menu. Your jaw is saving something. Yeah, basically that. Let's save and we can do the next one. It's the first night since I've extracted SG. There's no recoil from my install for the 5 meditations. I feel great. First thing is to stop by the student council room. I'll need advice on what to do now. Let's see if Gilgamesh has anything for us.
相変わらずの安宿よ。
No. Okay. Let's keep going then, shall we?
おはようございます。それでは全員揃ったところで今後の方針を話し合いましょう。まずはミス遠坂について。彼女は自分のことをエゴと呼んでいました。さくらの話ではあのミス遠坂は本体から流出したコピー、電脳魔のようなものなのでしょ
う。電脳魔、ウィザードが刺激するファミリア、ゴブリンの類だな。本来なら術者の好みを反映した適正エネミーに過ぎないのだが、人格をコピーした分身となると容量がいくつあっても足りん。
地上ではそうでしょうね。リンさんはムーンセルの変算機能で自分の分身を動かしているんだと思います。
なるほど。月の女王と名乗ったのは伊達ではありませんね。あの分身は A ランクのマスター性能でした。それでクォーターということは本体がどれほど強力なのか逆算できます。ことは予想以上に厄介なようです。今は少しずつでも分身を攻略していくことが近道かもしれません。次に桜迷宮について、シールドの奥に新たな階層が確認されています。これより下の階層は表側に通じていると見ていいでしょう。なぜなら
遠坂凛が守っていたからだな。奴は月の裏側から出さないと宣言した。であるなら道が塞がれていた理由は一つ。あの迷宮が外に通じているからだ。
はい、それが論理的帰結というものです。まあなぜミス遠坂がこんな強行に及んだのか。我々を月の裏側に閉じ込めおかしなランサーをサーバントにし、あれだけの力を持ったのか。その経緯は依然として不明ですが、確かなことは彼女が我々の知っている遠坂凛とは違うということです。
You're right, I'm not in agreement. I think back to the carnage of that torture chamber I saw in the castle. I don't think Rin would do such a thing, but even if she did, there must be some reason for it.
そうでしょうか。レディ・リンは聖杯戦争でも我々の最大の敵でした。今回の強行もレオを打倒するための作戦かもしれません。彼女は合理主義者でした。マスターたちから魔力を奪い自らを強化することも辞さないのでは。
I hate to say it, but I can't refute that. Rin Tasuka could sometimes be a nice person, while the other times be a level-headed wizard. She might really have cast aside her pride intending to beat Leo otherwise. No, I don't think Rin's like that. No, Gawain's opinions only amount to the possibility. The Rin Tasuka that I know wouldn't do such a thing.
僕も同感です。ミス遠坂に限ってそんなことは絶対にないと断言します。
それはなぜですか？私には状況的にイーブンに思いますけど。
簡単ですよ。僕はある意味誰よりもミス遠坂を信用していますから。彼女は正気を失っています。何らかの方法で正気に戻したい。それが今後の生徒会の方針です。異論のある人はいますか？
Leo, for some reason a warm feeling is welling inside me. I never knew Leo trusted Rin, his rival in the Holy Grail War, so much.
では次のオペレーションはミス遠坂と接触し、彼女の言動から何があったのかを探ることになります。ですがサーバントとランサーの実力差はまだ埋められません。僕は会長ですからおいそれと生徒会室から動けません。ですのでしばらくは撤退を基本にして桜迷宮で経験を積みましょう。
そうだな。せめてもう一人まともに戦えるサーバントがいればいいのだが。
Since he's the president, he can't leave the student council room, he says. That reasoning aside, I need Leo to back me up. It could definitely be great if we had one more master with a sustained servant contract, but...
あれ？用務員室のジナコさん、サーバントと契約してますよ。
何？
なんですって。
思わぬ展開に甲羅が布団に。っていうかさくらさん、なんてこと言うっすか。人の装備を作るなんてプライバシーの侵害っす。
おや、盗み聞きはプライバシーの侵害ではない。 害がないようなので放置していましたが、事情が変わりました。用務員室へ。貴重な戦力を寝かせてはおけません。ジナコさん。
I can't see this. I didn't see this coming at all. I don't think I could get into Ginako that easily, but also I had it in Nintendo's closet anyways. Off we go. First floor then. We actually do need something. I'm gonna buy, no, we're just gonna buy Mystic Codes. Whenever the community gets a new Mystic Code, I'm just gonna buy them because we also need to waste money as part of, Gilgamesh SGs, so, yeah. Let's go to the janitor's closet shut tight.
Oh?
Don't play in is quite a sturdy lock. To avoid people by gathering 1,000 padlocks, it's plebeian's materialism. So what now? Will you find keys for each and every one of these trifling locks and carefully open them one by one? Naturally, there's only one thing I can do. Put my hand in the door and start shouting while trying to force it open. Giga, can I give you anything to talk to you? Open up! No thanks! How do you think you are, my mom? Just leave me the hell alone. I mean, leaving here would be stupid. Coming back to the Holy Grail would have been killing each other, you know? Why would I want that? Not to mention, this place is the best. I know it's big, the electric bill here, but the network here is lightning fast. And this drive hard isn't in terabytes. It's unlimited. I can enjoy all the Earth's amusements. I don't even need my protein shakes. To want to leave this paradise, this means you're the weirdos with Celtic. I'm just gonna chill, being the winner here. You can have your Sakura hedge mates. Go for have fun killing yourselves out there. I'm not getting through to her. She gets so intensive listening to us. Since she has eavesdropping in our conversation in the student council room, she should already know what's going on. And since she declared that I want nothing to do with it, I have part of the attempt to convince her won't get me into that room. Gilgamesh? It broke. He broke it. The enraged Gilgamesh destroys the multi-layered lock. Whoops.
Ha! 楽しいな.
Talking fat is the height of absurdities. Why not show us the unseemly flesh of yours? I don't think Gilgamesh has much of a heart.
当然であろう。
Yeah.
王に人の心などあるものか。特に自堕落な女には情けはかけん。さあ、その醜態をさらけ出す時だ。その後、俺自らの手で肉という肉を骨までそぎ落としてやろう。
Gilgamesh rushes into the room and reaches out to the snail and Jinako is sprawled across the futon right before. There he is.
お前の言い分はもっともだ。だが、こちらも契約上の役割がある。これ以上の狼藉は看過できない。手を引け英雄王。見た通りの生き物だが、ジナコは俺の主人だ。手を出されれば、こちらも出さねばならん。貴様。
Gilgamesh stops moving, and not because the light surprised him, Gilgamesh is genuinely amazed by the power of the servant before us. A black and gold lean figure, tranquil yet sharp eyes, wrapped in a length of white hair. His tightly shut lips signify his quiet disposition. This is Jinako's servant. Even an amateur like me as a master can tell from a glance the servant is a match for Leo's Gawain, or he might be even greater heroic spirit. Maybe it's possible that even an penalized Gilgamesh might not be able to judge this servant's budge this servant by a single inch.
出てきちゃった。何が俺の主人だっすか。買い出しもすれ監視もできないくせにサーバント面だけは一丁前っすね。
そうだな。俺の先導スキルはお前の卓越した嵐技術に遠く及ばない。しかしそれは自明の理。その域に達するには 人生の大半を無駄に使うよりあるまい。武芸に生きた俺にはお前の技術はあまりに遠い。一種異様にさえ見える。実に大したものだ。何の役に立つかは理解できないが、他人の評価にそれほどの情熱を持つと。俺には真似のできん苦行。我が主人ジナコカリギリ。お前は何のために生きている？
これだよ、君。カールナさんってばほんと成長しないんすから。
Karna, is that the servant's true name? Wait, and that was Jinako herself that let it slip. That means...
そうっすよ。僕は聖杯戦争にも興味はないし、外に出ることなんてもっと嫌っす。だってこいつ全然役に立たないし、掃除も苦手、冗談も苦手、ゲームも下手。口を開ければ僕へのため出しばかり。エリートゲーマーな僕には全然ふさわしくないハズレサーバント。それがこのカルナさん。そんな彼と一緒に戦うなんて不可能です。ああ、ジーナコさん翔太サーバントが欲しかったのにな。あのエロ女のアンデルセンターみたいな天真爛漫な美少年なら飯馬だったのに。あ、いや、まだ会話とか録音してないんすけど、きっと天使のような声と性格のはず。ジナコさんそのあたり目ざといっすよ。
Karna is defending Jinako without saying a word. Karna's vigilance must be why Gilgamesh hasn't said a word. I don't feel any hostility from Karna, but I don't see any opening either. The silent fighting spirit of his is clearly more than Gilgamesh can handle. There's no need to even guess what the outcome would be if we fought this servant. The funny thing is, the only one who didn't know how outmatched they were was Karna's master Jinako.
悪いな。今回はお前たちが正しい。ジナコの言い分は子供のわがままに近い。
僕は子供じゃないっす。これでも立派な。いや、立派なヤングアダルトっす。
だが、下牛には下牛なりの矜持があることも知ってほしい。今回はそれでよしと引いてもらえないか。
Karna quietly coerces us, or rather, he's silently threatening us, entreat us. We'll probably get into a fight with Karna if we try to pressure Jinako, and even if we go together with Jinako into the Sacred Labyrinth, she probably won't fight. Karna's right, all we can do for now is back down. But Gilgamesh doesn't move an inch. His gaze flies from Jinako to Karna. He smirks and then gives a seemingly affectionate, yet malicious smile to Karna, steeped with hostility.
それでこの場を収めるという貴様は何をもって俺を鎮める？
Yeah, seems about right.
鎧か槍かその首か、命と等しい宝物を捧げる覚悟があっての不遜であろう。なあ施しの英雄よ、その貧相な体でこの上何を俺に捧げるというのだ？
Yeah, he's hinting at the later plot point later on.
今は何もない。できることは確約だけだ。古代ウルクの王、天地の断りを与えられた最低者よ。この首が落ちる運命があるのなら、それをお前に委ねよう。まだ人の世界が小さい黎明にのみ地上をすべた最古の男よ。その力で俺を砕けるものならばな。
よく言った。その確約必ず果たそう。どうやら我らは真逆のあり方だ。貴様は富を施し俺は奪う。貴様は税を戒め俺は与える。貴様は主を助け俺は見放す。よもや俺にも目的ができようとはな。それまでになくしたものを拾っておけ。
Gilgamesh backed away along with the petrifying bloodlust to the room.
礼を言う。協力はできないが、ジナコはこの通り寂しがり屋だ。懲りずに訪れてやってくれ。
ジナコさん寂しくなんかないっす。あんたは僕のお父さんっすか？
すまんが、年齢的に無理がある。 弟ということにしておいてくれ。
そこはお兄さんと言うべきでしょう。
What a strange pair. Their speech and personalities are in grips with each other, but even though Jinako seriously despises Karna, the mood doesn't feel that hostile. Karna probably respects Jinako. As a result, Jinako is just throwing attention by herself.
もういい。少しは協力すればいいんでしょ。これからは生徒会会議にモニターから参加してあげる。だから早く出ていけ。あたし、ジナコさんもう寝る。なんか面白いイベントが発生したら起きてやるっす。
Well, that's it. Well, you've been left behind in a locked janitor's closet. I kinda expect this would happen, but I guess there's no helping it. Still feeling a little uneasy with just Gilgamesh and I. Let's just begin our search for Sakura Labyrinth. Alright, time to go. I'm actually gonna buy more items from Kutsumini there. Just... what do we have? Eh. Nice, thank you. There's like, to get Gilgamesh's, you actually need to do prep work for Gilgamesh's SGs. You need to get, to use 10 items for the first one, use 30 skills for the second one, and consume, how much? I think it was 300,000 sacraments?
Let's
see. We need to consume chapter 5 somewhere. Let me just check. Yeah, that's the skills. Chapter 6. Yeah, we need to consume 300,000 sacraments by chapter 6. So just spend as much money as you possibly can. That is essentially almost the entire money we have. There's nothing we can really spend here. It was like an eternity to actually spend the money if we just do it like that. So we'll do it later. We entered a new floor and soon came to a wide expanse. To our left, there's a path. In front of us is...
やっぱり来たわね。ほんと、人の話を聞かないんだから。
No, I do not. Rin? Rin! Or maybe one of Rin's other selves. I didn't think she'd just be waiting for us, though.
でも、今回に限って許してあげる。というか、注文通りの行動ありがとう。あなたはそうでなくっちゃね。
ほう、欲にくらんだいい目をしているではないか、雑種。再起に追われ本性を表したか。
相変わらず目障りなサーバントね。うるさいからここでへこましてもいいんだけど。まあ大事なお客様ですし、その元気今回は私のために使ってもらおうかしら。外に出たいならこの奥に進むしかないわ。でもご覧の通り通路には邪魔者がいるわ。こいつを倒して先に進めるかしら。
待ってください。映像で解析したところ、その適正プログラムは特別性です。戦闘は極力避けてください。
今の声ってレオ？あいつも旧校舎に放り込まれたんだ。ま、どうでもいいけど。レオの言う通り、こいつはかなり手強いわよ。今のサーバントじゃ倒すのは難しいかもね。でも今回は私が助けてあげる。魚心あれば水心ありってね。あなたが誠意を見せるなら私がこいつのレートを下げてあげる。そこに私の口座に直結した端末を用意したわ。楽をしたかったら指定額を振り込みなさい。 名付けて遠坂マネーイズパワーシステム。
What are you saying?
遠坂マネーイズパワーシステムよ。
兄さん、お茶を入れてくれますか？渋くて熱いの。ちょっと気分を変えたいので。
あまりの恐ろしさに声も出ないよね。私はこれで失礼するわ。あとはあなた次第。実力で倒すかお金を工面するか、それぐらいの自由は許してあげる。じゃあね、せいぜい私の預金を潤しなさい。
Huh? Damn, I was so absorbed that I went and lost sight of Rin.
才気あふれると言わざるを得ん。あの女、間抜けかと思ったが、理にかなった奴隷運用を心得ている。敵の命を奪うことと、金銭を稼ぐことは別だ。敵大変な友人を持ったな。友は選べと言ったが、訂正しよう。あれはなかなかに面白い女だ。それはそれとして、俺の黄金はやらんぞ。金策は己の足でするがよい。
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't see this coming at all, but I get the logic behind it. For the time being, let's try searching the arena around here. We could just go ahead and try to beat this guy. We are gonna beat him, like, no problem, but yeah. There was no treasure. She badged you into putting some SM, but put shiny empty treasures right there. The Splinter's name is Tosakai isn't hard to imagine what an XSG is.
この地形ご丁寧に狩り場を用意してあるわけだ。
誰かに借りるか自分で稼ぐ。どうします？
Don't worry about it. Let's just beat the shit out of this guy.
跡形も残すなよ。持ちこたえろよ。貴様の敵ならばこの程度だろうよ。
We really just want the XP more than the money itself. Come here. Oh my god, come here. Come here. Stop running away.
さて、どうだ。脆いな。目覚ましにもならんよ。余裕も楽しみもない戦いよ。働き時だ。太鼓のように貢げ。
Come here.
さて、どうだ。飽きぬやつだ。リハビリとしては上出来だ。俺の力を疑うのか。働き時だ。太鼓のように貢げ。
Just healing him as much as I can. Just using as many items as I possibly can. We barely use items in the other Let's Play, so might as well just do all of them here.
持ちこたえろ。リハビリとしては上出来だ。加工する。俺を愚弄するか。年始の福袋かこれは。
And that's that. We can just go back and take care of things. Alright, time to attack this guy. Come here. Yeah, we have all of this guy's things, so yeah, we're good.
自決しろとは言わん。 その首なぜついている。秋のやつをせるな。良い度胸だ。
It's gonna take a while, but we will be able to kill this guy.
いつまでかかずらっているか。当然だ。見えているぞ。見えているぞ。良い度胸だ。赤目。秋のやつ入れるがいい。秋のやつをせるな。良い度胸だ。蹂躙するとはこういうことだ。差しだ。
There we go.
いとまを与えるな。そのまま踏み潰せ。持ちこたえろよ。当然だ。秋のやつをせるな。見えているぞ。赤目。見えているぞ。入れるがいい。秋のやつ。よいしょ。
That was enough to kill, but it will do almost enough. That means we can use another one of the skills of the items. I mean,
当然だ。見えているぞ。秋のやつ。
there we go. That's a level up. 2 levels actually.
学も地味なら敵も地味であったわ。これも金の亡者だ。
Alright, saved up. Let's go. Hey, Red, we beat the guy without spending money.
やるじゃない。あのプログラムを実力で倒すなんてね。あなたのせこさ。いえ、力を侮っていたわ。でも今度こそ根こそぎお金を払ってもらうわ。このさらに強化したマネーシステムでね。
前から思っていたのだが、その多彩な才能をなぜ斜め上の方向に使うのか、この女は。
まさに金の亡者。末は三途の脱エバか、はたまたレテのカロンなり。
何よその顔。こう見えても私だって苦しいのよ。ランさんのやつとにかく派手好きでさ、もっと大きなお風呂が欲しいって言うから、それなりの資金が必要なの。そんなわけでドバッと入金よろしくね。
必要な金策はランサーによるものか。しかし浪費癖のあるサーバントとはますますもってどしがたい。契約する相手を間違えたな。軍師としてはなかなかのものだが、進化を食わせるために奔走しているようでは王にあらず。財とは進化に貢がせるもの。遠坂凛、月の女王を名乗るにはいささか勤勉すぎる女よ。
I understand Rin's situation is a bit better now. It sounds like what Lancer is a culprit here. Said that I can't sympathize with having a servant that doesn't listen to you. But that aside, what happened now is that she's pressing for even more money. Around, my ticking bank account goes all around. I'm glad Rin keeps spindling me, or am I ready to fight for the death? Destiny of who plays to win is so heavy, too better. Now we are gonna get more XP though. Gilgamesh is
エネミーとアイテムの反応多数です。
巻き上げるために稼がせる。実に無駄のない搾取システムですね。
Gilgamesh doesn't particularly need the XP. He's pretty strong, unlike Caster, but still, it's always good to have more. He's pretty tanky too.
目覚ましにもならない。爪の先ほどの遅い。減る前に直しておけ。 跡形も残すなよ。貴様は見えているぞ。良い度胸だ。当然だ。褒めんぞ。下等すぎる。戦う価値はあったのか。
Come here.
遊ぶとするか。貴様は見えているぞ。良い度胸だ。
There we go. Another one
当
down.
然だ。褒めんぞ。下等すぎる。戦う価値はあったのか。
Come here.
持ちこたえろよ。脆いな。はっ。良い度胸だ。リハビリとしては上出来だ。この目考えるにあかん。俺を愚弄するか。天使の福袋か。これは働き時だ。太鼓のように貢げ。
Yeah. We only need to use the 10 items by chapter 3, so we have plenty of time to do that. The thing that is going to be more difficult is using the skills. Since here at the beginning, Gilgamesh can basically only use 2 or 3 right now, probably. Seeing how much mana he has.
持ちこたえろよ。脆いな。貴様は良い度胸だ。リハビリとしては上出来だ。
Almost a level up.
通路に塵が積もっているぞ。持ちこたえろよ。貴様は見えているぞ。良い度胸だ。リハビリとしては上出来だ。
Finally, we got clear the storm.
あるまい。使用する宝を増やすとしよう。
Yeah, basically, it isn't him getting his skills back. It's Gilgamesh deciding to, alright, you can use this item from my treasury. Let's take a look at what it does, shall we? Inflicts physical damage on an enemy. It's basically the same thing, really. Right. He gets a lot more luck. Come here. I'll just do the normal thing here.
貴様は脆いな。飽きぬやつよ。良い度胸だ。
There we go.
リハビリとしては上出来
That's all the enemies.
だ。俺を愚弄するか。
Let's go back to the big boy there. Alright, big boy, let's beat the shit out of you, shall we?
撤退も視野に入れておく。
Alright, so,
あれは今の貴様より格上だ。
clear the storm here. We'll just do it twice.
もちろん自決しろとは言わん。俺が引導を渡してやる。その首。
That's quite a good amount of damage for what it
にも
is.
程がある。良い度胸だ。バカめ。消えるがいい。いつまでかかずらっているか。遊ぶとするか。飽きぬやつ。消えるがいい。良い度胸だ。バカめ。飽きぬやつ。笑わせるな。見えているぞ。良い度胸だ。蹂躙するとはこういうことだ。差しだ。
Almost.
芸のない戦いが眠くなってきた。
And there we go. Whoop. No, and there we go.
当然だ。飽きぬやつ。笑わせるな。当然だ。褒めんぞ。爪の先ほどの変化だが成長したガザッシュ。
Alright, Rin. We beat your stuff without spending money.
まさかと思って駆けつけてみれば無課金であいつを倒すなんて。チートしてるんじゃないあなた。
メーカー側が言うことじゃないっすね。不正行為はそっちの方っす。
はい。ですが僕らもびっくりです。さすがに今のエネミーは倒せないと思っていたのですが。
人間の底力を見た思いだな。遠坂凛、金を巻き上げられることへの怒り、それだけでバランスを覆すとは。
いいわよ別に。悔しくなんかないですよだ。どうせあなたたちの快進撃はここまでだしね。この壁。
That's right. This looks like a money's power system is nothing but a nonsensical event that's lost its point. The shield blocking the path is an impenetrable wall. Rin's hidden hard, and as long as I refuse to understand it hard, I won't be able to open that door.
シールドと言ったか。確かにこれを力ずくで崩すのは無粋よな。人間の心はつまびらかにしてこその優越。ゆえにここは俺が特別に通ってやる。赤い主戦度よ。貴様が金を集めるのは本当にランサーが原因か？
え？なんでランスは？別にあの子は関係ないけど。私単にお金が好きなだけよ。お金はあればあるだけいいじゃない。ランサーは生まれが生まれなんで贅沢しないと生きていけないけど、私は違うわ。贅沢なんてする気はないの。
Rin answers plainly. She looks cheerful. I see. Basically, it's not that Rin Tosuke enjoys luxury, rather she simply likes money itself.
その通り。自分でもどうかと思うけど、山のようなお金を見るとちょっとキュンとくるの。今まで誰にも、いえ、恥ずかしくて絶対に言えなかったけどね。ほら、私レジスタンスやってるけど、半分はお金のためにやってると言っても過言ではないわ。中東のおじさま方はお金払い最高だし、質のいい宝石も。
There we go.
何？またこの痛み。
A current runs through my left hand, body lingers, lightens as if wanting to dash about. That's the gap in Rin's heart. If I had to define it, I would say it's a. I just go with that one. Oh yeah, that's a lot to say, but she's definitely. I'd say to summarize money worship.
それはダメ。
それです。素晴らしい質問でした。
嘘！またプロテクトが破られた？
Yeah.
こうなったら遊びはなしよ。ここで蹴散らして、あなたも拷問室へ送ってあげる。来なさいランサー。今度は本気でやらせてあげるわ。
連戦か。へそに力を入れろよ雑種。貴様も少しは成長した。そろそろまともな戦いができよう。
My body feels exhausted after providing previous many system battles, but Gilgamesh's encouragement helped me brace myself once more. The blood servant still answered. The first time we were no match, now maybe we.
ランサー？バカじゃないの？今すぐとかお断り。入浴中はオフって言ったでしょ？お肌の手入れはアイドルの必須科目だもの。それよりバスの血が残り少ないわよ。あたし一度使った血は二度と使わないと言ったでしょ？ さっさと新しい家畜を捕まえてきて、月の女王になりたいんでしょ？なら、それぐらいちゃっちゃとこなしてよね。まあ、今回も見逃してあげるわ。
I frankly stopped myself from immediately replying with thank you. I have a hunch that I thanked her now. If I have thanked her now, then Rin would resent me for her life after.
ありがとうございます、ミス・
And there he
トサカ。
goes.
その心遣い助かりました。
お礼を言われるようなことじゃないわよ。覚えてなさい。あと後ろでふんぞり返ってるレオナルド。あんたたちを捕まえたら拷問室でもうすっごいことしてやるから、泣いて謝っても許さないからね。
Ren's figure fades away. The offshoot must have not been able to hold on after having her secret exposed. Pick up from this scene, we would like to consider this a draw, but
遁走するなら土産の一つも置いていけ。女、あの拷問室は貴様の仕事か？貴様にあれほどの異常性はないと見たが。
Yeah, the torture chamber where people weren't considered as humans. Assuming Ren Tosaka is sane, there's no way she would approve that kind of hell. It's Lancer's doing. Ren can't be involved in anything like that. But
もちろんよ。捕まえた奴隷は閉じ込めるものでしょ。臆病なマスター、口だけのエリート、働かない怠け者。せっかくスキルに溢れてるのに寝かせておくのはもったいないわ。だから強制労働させているだけ。それも衣食住プラス睡眠休憩デザート付きで。ほら、適度な娯楽をあげないと仕事の精度は落ちちゃうし。どう？不良債権を有効活用しているのよ。感謝されることはあっても文句を言われる筋合いはないわ。怖いっす、この女。この若さにして発想が搾取側っす。
いえ、問題はそこではなく、違和感に気づきましたか？
well, she's being lenient even for Ren. Well, the torture chamber is different. Of course, there are discrepancies between the torture chamber and what Ren is claiming. The torture chamber is all we saw in this world's hell. Everyone had their freedom stripped away, their blood, their magic circuits stolen. But just now, Ren said slave labor. The discrepancy can only mean one thing. The torture chamber Ren is talking about and the one we saw are two different things. Or it could be that Ren hasn't seen it.
貼り付け？手足を縛って血を抜いている？近世搾取の高度な比喩じゃなくて？
I know, that's right. I explained again to Ren what just kind of place the torture chamber we saw was.
あなたたちが嘘を言っているかどうかは私が確かめればいいことか。でも確かにランサーならやるわね。そのマスターと NPC たちは解放しておくわ。あれがそういうサーバントだって知っていたのに放置した私のミスだから。
So Rentosaka really was Rentosaka after all. I think up until now it's just expressing overly self-conscious and money worship.
私も買いかぶられたものね。でもその口ぶりだとあなたは以前の私を知っているの？
I know, obviously. I can't remember how many battles I managed to win and advance from, but I know her because of how many times her advice saved my life.
何回戦まで進んだか思い出せないですって？まあいいわ。とにかく私は紛れもなく遠坂凛よ。この性格も真相にあった私だもの。だから以前は友人だったからなんて理由で気安くしているなら本当に死ぬだけよ。
Leaving some cold-hearted words behind, Rin's offshoot remote crumbles. At any rate, the shield has been destroyed. Darkness to the next floor. A labyrinth expands before me as if inviting me in.
増票どもと戯れるのには飽きた。帰還するぞ。
Yeah, come on. Hey Julius, how's it going? Hey, good to see you. No, I'm not good up for this. It's much too hard to do things when you're not used to, I suppose. The greeting is cancelled. I'll go back to simply verifying your return, just as before. That should put you at easy as well. Anyways, go back to the first, not the first floor, my room.
再び立つのは億劫よな。
Gilgamesh doesn't have anything new for us. Get in the day.
雑種。
This may be sudden, but I will speak to you of what currency is, mongrel. Settle yourself and listen diligently. Right after we returned to our room, Gilgamesh started talking about with a haughty attitude. I've gotten used to the unbelievable. These sort of developments don't seem too strange anymore. Money is but a system, a standard value, a way to circulate, a way to preserve worth, that which has these functions can be called currency. A myriad of ideas, cultures, arts, and great treasures are born, not because the currency itself is wealth, but the system of exchange that is known as wealth. Many have lost sight of the original intent. It's big filth of accumulating mere peace of mind. However, only rarely, there's also connoisseurs who have understood what wealth is, and currency are partial to it. To get upon myself to conclude that it is a high-class taste, characteristic of one who resides in a city-state managed by money. I do not mean gain authority through street riches. True, I truly feel the world by bearing that desire money. Burn yourself with a greater duty. Like how a city-state's ruler would, amount of piled bills is also a due upon the city, while glaring transfixed on the city's future path. That woman is exactly that. She's noteworthy despite her foolish wretchedness. It does not make me want to permit her to various insults. Gilgamesh gives a stuffed laugh. It sounds like Rin made a good impression on him. Couldn't be that Rin and this servant are extremely compatible, right? They kinda are. It would be interesting to see a spin-off with Gilgamesh and Rin. I gotta be honest. Good morning. Have you rested well? Great. Since I have a prompt message to give you, please make yourself awake as a listen. There will be no briefing today. As soon as you are prepared, please head to the third floor of the Labyrinth. Sakura and I will both prepare support for you as well. See you later then in the Labyrinth. Gives me a message and communications from the student council ends. Liu hands it with his typical courtesy, but he got through to me that every second of our time is too valuable to waste. Once I get to the third floor of the Labyrinth, it'll probably be easy to support me. I can't be playing dumb here either. I'll prepare immediately and go to the Labyrinth third floor. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for now. Yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Next time, I think we can cram the third floor and the boss fight in the next part. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.